Okay guys, I just wanted to go through some new changes with you. You may or may not have noticed the new Facebook. So Facebook has changed how it looks, but not only that, it's changed how it works in the background as well, and this is having a massive impact on businesses. So I just wanted to go through some what changes they are and how we can help those small businesses still be seen. So one of the main visual things that have changed on Facebook is the size of your posts. So because of the new layout, it's decreased the size of a post. So this is a screenshot of my page. So here you can see the first post, although it hasn't got an image, you can see the comment and then the next post underneath. So if this had an image, you'd be able to see the following post underneath, because what they've done is they've increased the size of the two menus, so the menu on the left and the menu on the right. So what this means is when you click on Facebook, you can see your top post and then you can see the next post just edging up underneath it. What this means is people may be easily distracted and scroll up too quickly and miss your post. So that first post has got to be engaging enough to keep them on it, so they're not looking past your post onto the next one. The other major change on visually is they're only allowing 3 lines of text to be seen before you have that little see more thing. So again, that first 3 lines has to be quite impactful and engage your customers before, so that they don't scroll past it. So again, the image and the text has been reduced. So they're the 2 main visual things. So with all these changes on Facebook, what we've noticed, businesses across the world, not just in the UK, is that there's been a 50% drop in engagement on business pages, and this has resulted in a 40% drop in sales on Facebook. Now this is huge, obviously, if you're a small business. So what I'm going to do is run through some tips to how to increase that engagement and make sure you're seen. Now I've said it before that if you post an organic post is not paid, you're just putting a post on your page. If you're putting a post on your page, only 2% of your followers will see it. So obviously 2% is just nothing these days. So I've got some top tips on how to increase that and how to improve that. Because of all these changes, you might think, well, what's the point? Do I stay on Facebook? Absolutely stay on Facebook. The engagement and followers had increased on Facebook this year, whether it's because of COVID, but all these investments that Facebook are making towards all these changes is to improve the user experience. So they've listened to the users, listened to you lot, and this is what they've come up with. They've realised that Facebook needs to come back to being a social platform and not sales platform. So people don't want to see sales posts all the time. So there's 2.27 billion users on Facebook, and 75% of those log on every single day. So that is a huge audience, and this is increasing. So absolutely, we stay on Facebook, but there is changes in how you use Facebook as a business that we need to go through to help keep your business at the forefront and above your competitors. Okay, so I've got a top tip that every business should be doing to increase that engagement, and I'll tell you that at the end, but I just wanted to run through some other key points that you should be doing to make sure you increase that engagement. The first one is to naturally encourage that engagement. So when you're posting, your posts need to be natural. They can't be too salesy, but you want people to interact with them. But if you're putting things like tag a friend or post a comment, Facebook will see this and they see it as a sales post, so they're still not going to push your post very far. It's got to be naturally engaging. So what that means is it's got to be inspiring, so enough to make somebody want to share that with their friends or to comment on it. It could be something interesting, again, that they feel like they want to share or engage with. Or it could just be something really funny that makes them laugh and that, they want to share it with their friends. So if you can put together a natural, engaging post where people naturally comment on it, then this is going to increase that engagement. Always have quality posts. So the best type of post is a video. So if you can put together some sort of video, you don't have to be in it like this. It can just be a video of your, your store or your staff or anything like that. If you could put a video together, minimum 3 minutes, again, Facebook is going to push this more than a normal post. And again, people will comment on it, engage with it, because Facebook can see how long somebody's watched that video. If you put a post up, Facebook can't tell if you've scrolled past it how long your eyes were on it. Your eyes are probably only flicked on it for a couple of seconds, but on a video, Facebook can see how long you scrolled, how long you watched that video for until it finished, or how long until you moved on. So they can test that engagement, and if it's getting good engagement, they're going to share it more. The other top tip is just to know when to post. There is no point posting at the wrong time of day. Go on your insight. It tells you on your Facebook business page, your insight as to when your customers are online and when they're engaging with your posts. So check this. Go online. Generally, if it's business to businesses, the best days are usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Mondays are obviously the catching up of the weekend, too busy. Fridays, heading off for the weekend, not bothered. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, good days. Usually around between 9 and 2 in the morning. If it's B2C, then Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays are usually good days. Again, sort of noontime, lunchtime, because obviously that's when they're on the break. They've got time to scroll through. Sunday night's always a great one because they've got the kids to bed. They're not going out because they've got work in the morning. So usually your engagement goes up on a Sunday. The other thing is to build that interaction. So if you can get people to engage with your posts, so obviously we're trying to get your customers to engage, but how about your staff? How about your friends and family? If you can get them to engage with your page, I know they're not your customers, but if they can engage with the page, Facebook will see that as engagement, and they're more likely to push that post to your potential customers. So get your staff, all your staff should be liking your business page. They should be commenting on the posts or liking the posts. That your friends and family should be supporting you and doing the same as well. Other main point is with the interactions, make sure you're responding. So you've got 24 hours to respond to each interaction. Ideally, you want to respond within 24 hours. If somebody's commented on your post, reply to it. Even if it doesn't warrant a reply, and even if they're not asking a question or don't want a response, they might just put something like, "Oh, I like this." Then you can put, "Great, many thanks for your comment," or put an emoji or something, anything to increase that engagement. And same with messages. Make sure you're replying to those within 24 hours because again, Facebook keeps track of all this, and again, it increases your engagement. The best tip I can give you is for Facebook ads. Facebook doesn't want organic posts. People don't want to see constant sales posts. So if you're using words like buy now, things like that, then obviously Facebook sees that sales post and they're not going to push it. Use those sort of terms with paid ads. So use Facebook ads. You can do an ad for as little as £1 a day to get that interaction, get brand awareness, whatever you want out of it, get a campaign together. They're not the easiest thing, the Facebook ads, to get your head around, but give it a go. I'm always here for any questions or support with the Facebook ads. I know them inside out. They are changing yet again, but I'm going to keep up to date with it so I know what's going on with it. But with Facebook ads, you do get a good response because Facebook it's then for you. The great thing about the business ads is Facebook's actually restricting how much money is going to the big companies. So they're not allowing the huge, big, dominant companies to spend loads of money on the Facebook ads, which frees up inventory for us smaller businesses to be able to use the Facebook ads. So that is great. So it's stopping the big companies. Facebook wants the smaller companies to come through, wants to support us. So use the Facebook ads. Now my top tip that every business should be doing, guarantees interaction, guarantees your page to constantly stay above your competitors, is there is a handy little tool on your business page. So ask your customers to go onto your business page, and at the top of the menu, next to the little search thing, there is 3 dots. When they click on these 3 dots, they have the option to follow, so they can like your page or they can follow your page. Once they follow it, they click on the 3 dots and it'll say following options or following a management or something like that. When you click on that, they can decide how and when they want to see your posts. So do they want to always see your posts when they come out? Yes, they do. If it's just set to default, then they're just going to see popular ones. It's not going to hit everybody, or they can turn it off completely. So if you can get your customers to go on that Facebook page, go on your Facebook page, click those 3 dots, click following options, and click on for them to be able to see every single post that you post, then that is going to guarantee all of your followers seeing all of your posts, and they're more likely to engage with it and more likely to click on it and more likely to comment and like, which obviously is going to increase your awareness, which obviously Facebook loves. So it's going to push your organic posts more because it's going to see you as a valuable customer. So that's my top tips on the new Facebook algorithms and the new look Facebook. Engagement, that's what we want. So as much as you can, get your customers to engage and for you to engage back with them and get those inspiring posts out so you can get them to engage more. If you've got any questions on any of the Facebook changes or Facebook ads or anything like that, by all means get in touch. But good luck, guys. We're here to support you, especially during the COVID and especially with small businesses. So get in touch, and thank you very much for watching.